that will just have to be what it is, you know, because we are just gonna keep it moving.
Yes.
Yeah, you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, my name is London Oldham, and this is my TT, Dr. Natasha Anderson.
Oh my goodness, we did not even practice that.
No, we did not.
We did not.
No.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Okay, you did that, London.
And
okay, what else?
TT, what kind of engineer are you?
Wait. I didn't introduce myself.
Oh, yeah.
Can I introduce myself?
Yes. And then
okay. Wait. Did you tell everybody all the fully about yourself? So you said your name was London Oldham, right? Mm-hmm. And then, so what else about you? So you go to what school?
Date Academy, Date Agriculture, Environment, and Technology School.
So you go to what?
Date Agriculture, Environment, and Technology School.
And okay, and then so in what grade are you in? Did you tell people that? And I just forgot it.
I'm in 4th grade and I'm 9.
And you're 9?
Yes.
So you said I 9. Did you mean to say that?
I am 9.
Okay. So there it is. And so what are your favorite things to do?
My favorite things to do are to run around and have fun. And I like to have family parties. That's why I like holidays.
Mm-hmm. And so you like to read books and you like to play with
toys.
What kind of, she said toys.
Toys.
Y'all see toys.
They're in the box, but you can see them, but they're in the box.
Yes, we did. We tried to clean up a little bit, but you know, we have to have some props. Mm-hmm. Okay, and then what else? And your favorite color is?
Teal.
Teal.
It changes.
What 9-year-old knows teal? There's color? This one.
Oh, I like to play a game called Categories. I made it up, but I'm pretty sure it's already a game. But I made it up, and basically there's a category. You have to say things in the category. Oh. So if the category was colors, I would say different type of colors, and I like playing that with people. Because I have the game called Slime Simulator, and it has a whole bunch of colors for your slime, and I study those colors.
And it could be like a whole...
It goes on. I've told Mommy all the colors that I know. She's heard it lots of times. You can ask her. She's over there.
She's off camera, right? Okay. All right. Is that all you want everyone to know? Your adoring fans are here for you.
And I like ice cream.
And there's ice
pizza
cream.
And noodles.
What kind of ice cream? Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, Rocky Road.
I like vanilla and birthday cake.
And birthday cake.
And also I do not.
Do you like the sprinkles on the birthday cake?
Yes.
Okay, so just in case anyone was going to get her some ice cream, we need the sprinkles.
No sprinkles. I'm not going to eat.
Oh, she said no sprinkles. She's not going to eat them. Okay. Okay, so can we talk about me now?
Yeah.
Can we talk about TT?
TT.
I'm Dr. TT for everyone who did not know. So I'm Dr. Natasha Anderson, and this is my London. This is my niece, my extra daughter. I just love her. So who I am is, you know me online as the Nerdy STEM Queen, hence our crown. She is the Nerdy STEM Princess. You also know me as Dr. Tasha. I'm all things STEM. I like talking about STEM and minority girls and how we can get more of them in the pipeline, how we can keep them in the pipeline, talking about diversity and inclusion issues and how we can overcome those things. So, yeah, a book, right? So from all of that to a book. So what are we, like how to bring people in? Yeah, yes. I got it. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to be the host offline as well as online too. Okay. Questions. Yes, London has questions for me. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So the first question is, what kind of engineer are you?
That is a great question, London.
Yes. That was engineer
totally
question.
Unrehearsed. You guys can tell some.
We're going to ask STEM and each letter of STEM question.
Oh.
So that was an engineering question.
Okay, now I'm really scared. Okay, so
engineering question.
I am a mechanical engineer. Do you know what type of engineer, what a mechanical engineer does?
I think I do. I think mechanical engineer designs cars and stuff, designs mechanics.
Well, you're actually not wrong. You're actually not wrong. That was actually really good, London. I mean, that was really good.
I haven't studied about engineering.
She said she hasn't studied about engineers in a long time.
So that was my guess.
9 people, 9.
Yeah. Okay.
In a long time. So I don't know how long ago that was, but so mechanical engineers is the broadest of all of the engineers. So they have there's a long spectrum of things that we do. Mm-hmm. So some of us land on the manufacturing side where we actually make stuff, you know, where like, and it could be like, I worked at a train car manufacturer. So I actually made train car parts. Who knew, right? And then at one point I worked for a car company, and then I ended up in the construction and design industry, meaning like buildings, and I did all of the systems that go inside those buildings. So when you think about like, we can, since we're at my sister's house, my aunt's house, right now we can actually hear the air conditioning come on. So I would be the one that would design those systems, piping and plumbing and fire protection. So anytime you went to the restroom, the water came on, it was hot or cold, you took a shower in the gym, those were systems that I actually designed. So that is what a mechanical engineer, or at least a little bit of what a mechanical engineer does. Yes.
Okay, so I have another question. It's a technology question.
Okay, I don't even know if I'm prepared. Okay, but I'm here for it.
And technology.
Oh, okay.
If you were an electronic engineer, what type of electronic would you design?
Oh,
I know it. I have an answer for this.
Oh, you have an answer. Well, let's let you answer first. Yes. Okay.
So the type of electronic I would create is a magnet. A mechanical magnet. Like if people want something, but they don't want to go out to get it,
then they just use the magnet to bring it to them?
They just use the magnet. They can program the magnet to get the stuff and bring it to them. They can push the magnet outside and it'll go to the thing, to the store it's supposed to go. Like if I wanted some popsicles, mm-hmm. I would program the magnet to go, like say, mm-hmm. Walmart and popsicles. So I would put it outside and it would go to the popsicles.
And just get Walmart, the popsicles and then and just sort of snatch it back?
It would get the popsicles, it would pay for it.
Oh, it would actually pay for it. This gets even better.
It would pay for it and then it'll bring it back to you in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
You can time
this is better than Uber, DoorDash, Postmates. It trumps all of those things.
And plus, it's not a big magnet. It's the same size as a little magnet. It's the same size as a regular magnet. So people would be like, it's not a big magnet.
Yeah.
It could fit inside your house. You can just put it there. It's just a magnet. But if people try to use it on actual metal stuff, it's not going to work.
Okay.
So it's disguised as a magnet, but it doesn't work as a magnet. It works as a food or stuff magnet.
Well, actually, that's better than mine. I think mine was just rather boring.
I'm sorry.
I mean, because I try to think of technology as a way for it to be useful. Not to say that's not useful. That is really useful.
You don't have to go anywhere. You sit and watch your favorite TV show while your magnet goes get that.
Can I just take that idea?
Sure, we can make it together.
Okay, so we need a name for it. So you guys put the name. No, we're gonna let the audience choose.
Yeah,
so everybody choose the name. Needs to put the potential name in the chat. So we will see.
Uncle Odell says popsicle puller.
The popsicle puller is one name that's out there. I don't know that we'll be able to get. Oh, you have a name. Okay, what is it?
The stuffer picker upper. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. All
right. How about a science question?
Oh wait. I have to see if your cousin's on.
Oh.
Is Michael on?
I think he is.
Yeah. Let's see. Popsicles on demand. The auto magnet. Funny. I love that.
Auto magnet.
I like the auto magnet.
I think auto magnet's in the lead.
It's in the lead.
Mm-hmm. I want to see other names.
The errand runner.
I like that one.
I do like that one.
I like that one.
Okay, the popsicle picker upper puller.
Very clever.
That's awesome.
They're all good answers, but I think we're gonna
Odell, is Michael not on? Can she unmute herself? Okay.
Hello. Hey, Mama.
Can I get a face?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't want a face because I'm not in the right position to give face.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, the errand runner is another one. Okay, you ready?
I think we're gonna go.
I am.
Okay, so I thought it would be a great idea for Michael to interview me. We've been trying to put this together for like forever. And so for those people who don't know, I am also a mother of two. So I have a daughter who is right now away at college at UGA. And I think she actually took a 15-minute break off of her job to do this interview for me. So thank you so much, daughter. And I have a son who is at the house, probably watching, yes, Neil Christian UGA, full ride, sir.
Full ride.
So, all right, Michael, I am ready. I think I'm ready for these interviews. So this is Michael's doing the formal interview, and then I'll answer more of your questions. Okay, London?
Yay!
You for it? Okay. I'm ready, Michael Anderson.
Okay, Mama. So the first question is, why did you write this book?
You know, that's a great question. So, honestly, I didn't know that I was going to write this book. Didn't know that I had a children's book in me to do. I had an idea for a book. They came to me and said, this is what we think we want. And we agreed. And so we both agreed, that me and the publisher both agreed this is a great idea. We should go ahead and do it. And it was really, really that simple. I don't want to make it seem like it's that easy, because I understand that the process can be difficult or harder than it was for me. But that's why I really believe this was one of those God things that just happened the way it was supposed to happen, when it was supposed to happen. And so, so I wrote this book with children in mind, with the very young in mind, because we need it. STEM is everywhere. And we're putting cell phones in the hands of babies right now. They are playing games on the telephone before they can say words. So they can do this. So why not, while we are teaching them the language, while we're teaching them letters and numbers, why not teach them some engineering terms? I'm an engineer. These are terms that I've seen, heard, used in practice. So I thought, why not write a book around it? And it was literally that was the thought. And that's how we carried this thing through.
I like that a lot, Mom. I like that.
Well, thank you.
I like that answer. So you've never written a children's book before. We know this is your first time. So what was the process like? Like, how did you get into the mind space of a child? How did you think how they would think?
Oof. Okay, now, so that was the hard part. because it's an ABC book, right? So you're starting to think of engineering terms, but then you have to think about, how am I going to define this term in a way that a child can understand? So that was the hard part. So there are a lot of words. There are a lot of words we as engineers use, and some of them are overly complicated. Some of them are really simple, but they have these difficult meanings it's hard to explain. And so I had to really take my time with it. So some were really difficult. Your dad can attest to me saying, "Hey, what do you think about this word?" And he's like, I don't know if that one's right, dear," because the word might have been great, but the definition of the word was rather difficult to make simple. So I went through several iterations of words. Started with the first part of the alphabet and got those to a place to where I thought I could come up with definitions that were simple enough, so that a kid could understand it. But not only that, but also their parents could understand it, because of course these books are going to be read by parents. So we're in the process of educating parents as well as the child. So I hope parents are reading the books going, "Oh, I didn't know that this is what a jig did. I didn't know this is what an aqueduct is." So that was the process, and then moved on to the latter half of the alphabet and did the same process.
Okay, so you basically had to get into the mind of a child.
Yeah.
It's too bad you don't have small children, Mom. It's too bad.
Is it too bad though? I have London.
Anyways, so the next question is, what is your favorite letter from the book and why?
This is an easy one. And so when you guys purchase the book, you will see it. It is actually R, and R is for robotics. And okay, so it's robotics, right? But once you see the picture, it's a picture of this little African American girl with Afro puffs. Okay.
I like wearing
and it's
puffs.
Defining robotics. So to me, I look at this letter, I look at the picture associated with it, and I see you. I see my nieces. I see every little minority Black girl. And that's why I love this one. I love this letter so much. I look at this picture and I'm in awe, and I just love this. I love this. So that's my favorite letter in the book.
Like ours.
Okay, so speaking of books in general, let's talk about your favorite book as a child, Mom. What was Granny reading to you? What were you reading? What was going on in your head back then?
Ooh, okay. So there are several books that I can remember reading. So your granny did a great job at your granny and Auntie Frances did a great job at instilling in us the importance of reading. I think we have books everywhere. I think there were books everywhere. Auntie right now is nodding her head. She's like, yes, because our family is really huge on education. So we were always being educated, whether that was formally or informally. So that was always a piece of the puzzle for us. I always loved Dr. Seuss books. My favorite Dr. Seuss books is Oh, the Places You'll Go. I didn't realize until later on the messaging around that whole thing, but I always loved that book. But my favorite children's book, and it's not an early childhood book, but it's still one of my favorite. And it was Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. That's my favorite children's book or childhood book.
I have a favorite Dr. Seuss book.
Oh, London has a favorite Dr. Seuss book. What is it, London?
Green Eggs and Ham.
I forgot about Green Eggs and Ham. That's a good book.
They made it into a show, actually.
They did?
They did.
They did.
I watched it.
Green Eggs and Ham. That's another one.
Green Eggs and Ham. Good show. And book.
Okay, so Michael, you got that one?
Yeah, so you're saying that that book that you wanted me to read all those years was your favorite book?
The book that I wanted you to read that you didn't want to read?
Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Are we talking about the same book?
Yes, we're talking about the same book.
Yes, that one.
It
It's
was
not that I didn't want to read it. It wasn't that I didn't. It was just like, dang, Mom keep pressing this book. She keep pressing this book. But I'm glad I read it, Mom. It was a good book. So,
right?
but let's talk
It's a good book.
about.
Okay.
Let's talk about your favorite author, which I feel like I have a clue of who it is.
Okay. I'm waiting. Who is it?
Isn't it that JD person that you got all the books up on the book at home?
So my favorite childhood author, I would say, is Beverly Cleary.
Oh my God.
So her books were coming of age books, and I think London's gone to get her book. But you are, oh, is this a book?
Beverly Cleary.
Yes, Beverly Cleary.
The book is Runaway Ralph. Ralph is Going to Summer Camp by Beverly Cleary.
I've never heard of this book by Beverly Cleary.
I have a Ramona book.
Ramona. Yes, I remember. You remember Ramona? So I think that she writes books that kids want to read, and that kids want to be a part of. So hold on. Odell, can you let people in?
Ramona Forever by Beverly Cleary.
Okay. So, what is that one? Ramona what?
Ramona Forever by Beverly Cleary.
So Beverly Cleary is my favorite childhood author. Now, are you asking who I would read now? Who I'm reading now?
Well, I guess the question would be if you had to only read one author the rest of your life, Mom. Oof. A lot of books, you got a Kindle and everything, but one author, one probably series of books, I guess. Who would that be for you now?
This is an unfair question. This is a totally unfair question.
If you could.
Only one author? Can I have two? Can I have two?
You can only have one. You can only have one.
I need two.
Okay, I'll give you two for now.
Okay. So one would be J.D. Robb. And so for those people who don't know who J.D. Robb is, it's actually Nora Roberts, the national bestseller of romance novels. But she writes under her pen name, J.D. Robb. And these books are sort of murder mystery, romance, kind of futuristic stories all rolled into one. And so there's always somebody who's been murdered or killed, and then there's a cop and her beautiful husband and all of their cast of characters that come into play to solve this murder. And I know, right? It sounds like a great book. See, and so I would read them forever. I have almost all the books. I think I'm about 4, maybe 3 books behind on J.D. Robb right now. That'd be a great Christmas gift. I'm just saying. And then my second author would be a lady named Blue Sapphire. And she writes these series of books about these alpha male men who solve major world problems and the women who love them.
Ooh. Cool.
Okay. A little selection. I enjoy the J.D. Robb stories that you've played in the car a couple of times, so can't say that I'm mad at that. But one last question from me, Mama, and this one's kind of like off the record, but
okay.
How do you expect the book to go over? Like, how do you expect it to influence young Black girls, young Black boys, young people in general? Like, what is the impact that you're looking to make with the book?
Girl, you brought that one. Okay. Truth is that I really hope that adults who are in decision-making positions look at this book, see the kids that they have influence over, and decide to purchase. There is representation matters. It really, really does. And the thing that you will see in the book is representation. So you'll see Black boys, Black girls, you'll see Hispanics and Latinx and Asian, all ethnicities, and it's very diverse. And so, and I was very purposeful about that when I was working with the illustrator. I really wanted that to be so, because if we want to say we want more diversity in STEM, then we have to see it and we have to be about it. And we might as well start with the very young. The younger they can see themselves as doing a thing or being a thing, as an industrial engineer, electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, the more likely they are to go down that path. So that's what this book is about, and that's what I would hope, that's what I would like to see in my heart of hearts, and that's what I want to have happen, and I'll be working towards that happening. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. That's what I'm doing here, and thank you for that question.
Great question.
Well, that's where I take my leave. I love you, Mama. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, and I love you.
I love you right back.
Talk to you later.
All right, see you later. Be careful.
Bye. Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, London. So you have questions? Are you ready to get to reading?
I have some questions.
Oh, we have a couple more questions and then we're gonna read.
Just a few.
Okay.
So first I'm going to do 3 more questions. Oh, we got 3. Science, art, and then math.
She got 3 more. I'm not ready.
First we're gonna do the art question.
The art question?
Which is basically an easy one. What's your favorite?
Get your book.
What's your favorite color?
Favorite color. Can anybody guess what my favorite color is?
Anyone can guess. I know it.
It's red.
It's red.
It's red.
My mom's favorite color is blue.
That's
and together they make purple, which is one of my favorite colors.
And you just did a science experiment right in your head. Look at that. Okay. Next. Keep it moving, and then we got to read.
I think we'll just do the science question now.
Oh, okay.
So the science question is, if you were an animal, which one would you be?
How is this a science question?
Because animals, science.
I don't know what animal I would be.
I would be a koala. Because then I get to nap all day.
A koala.
And mommy doesn't let me take naps, so I can nap.
Okay, can I have chance to think about it? Yeah. I don't know what animal I would be.
But meanwhile,
Neil, question. what's your question, Neil? He got his hands up. I love it.
Well, yes, so used to Zoom right now. My next thing is to inquire about, being a chief academic officer of an all-boys school and an all-girls school, and we teach coding starting at kindergarten. How can we get a partnership going on so you can mentor the girls and also see how we can purchase the books for the coding teacher to utilize?
Okay, so one, call me, and or I will put your email in. You know what? Never mind. I was gonna say, don't put your email in the chat. Don't do that. But
it's a work email. It's okay.
Okay. Well, put your email in the chat. I will email you all the details you need for both of those things. Tonight or tomorrow morning, be expecting an email from me. All right. Okay. And then we can move it forward from there. Okay. All right.
I am ready.
Okay. So London's going to read the book, and I will show some of the pictures while she's reading.
So I have.
What letter are you choosing?
So I have all the letters I'm going to read. Okay. Mm-hmm. First letter, L. is for lever. A lever is a simple machine. It uses a strong beam, a fulcrum, and our own effort to make work easier. Seesaws, wheelbarrows, and shovels are all types of levers. I do have a beam.
What? You have a beam? Oh, she has a beam.
A beam is a structure that holds up your house.
Which is B.
Letter B.
I'm not sure how we went from L to B, but I'm just going to go with it. This is B or B. Okay.
Okay. Next
and then what other letter are we going to?
We're going to do M.
M is for
model. A model is a small version of a life-size building or other structure. Engineers make models to test their design before building the real thing.
Okay. Do you have a model?
I do have.
You do have some models here. Models. We could look at them as models. So this is London's. We're in London's playroom right now. I thought it was.
It's a living room / playroom
/ playroom. So I thought it would be appropriate for us to be here since we have a lot of these things, some of these things in here.
So this is one of my houses, one of my doll houses, which is an example of a structure.
Or a model, right?
If someone would build their house to look like this is the front of the house, and knock on that door, and then inside the house.
This is what it would look like.
Living room, kitchen, bathroom, wait, what?
What is that?
Kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathroom.
There it is, model.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next letter?
The next letter is N.
N, okay.
N is for nozzle. A nozzle is a type of tube that controls the flow of liquid or gas. The nozzle on a rocket engine shoots out exhaust gas to make the rocket go. Also, airplanes have a nozzle too, because airplanes shoot out exhaust gas.
I should have asked her to edit before I turned them in. Don't you guys see this, right? Okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm. O is for odometer.
Odometer.
Okay.
An odometer is an instrument that shows how far a vehicle has traveled. Odometers work by measuring how many times a wheel has turned.
So, okay, ahead.
Also, odometers are on your bikes and cars.
That's right. You got that.
Bikes and cars.
Where's your bike?
My bike it's outside.
Oh, her bike. I'm sorry, her bike is outside. I thought we were going to. She said she does have one for those who were curious. Okay. All right.
P is for pulley.
Mm-hmm.
A pulley is a type of simple machine. Pulleys use wheels and rope to make lifting heavy objects easier. Actually, I have that about me. Pulleys are my favorite type of simple machine. I like simple machines and I like a pulley.
I think we have a stemette in the making here. Did you know
that a well is actually a pulley? Because you have the rope thing. You can put the basket, there's a basket.
That's right.
Put stuff in the basket and you pull it up.
That is correct.
Yeah, logic.
Correct.
Logic.
Okay. And this will be the last one, Lee. Okay. Quay. Oh, sorry, Quay.
My robotic.
Oh, I guess we can go. You want to do the robotics one?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll stop
all right. So Q is for Quay.
Q is for quay. A quay is a flat structure that is attached to land and stretches into an ocean or bay. Ships dock at quays to load or unload people or cargo. Did you know that a quay is a type of dock?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Now we're going to stop at R.
We're going to stop at R because we have to do the favorite word. We have to do the favorite word.
R is for robotics. Robotics is the study of robots. Robotics engineers design, build, and operate robots. I actually have a robot.
And she would not let me get off here without showing everyone.
No, I will not.
This robot.
Okay, so it is a dog. It's a dog right here. And it has a leash right here.
You have to, you have to get close to the.
It has a leash.
Okay, y'all
that
see
you
it?
can pull out and put in the dog. That's its collar right there. Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes it do what it does.
Turn it on. Mm-hmm. And on the leash holder right here, it has arrows. So you can make the dog go forward, to the left, or to the right. So it's programmed to follow the buttons, and robots need to be programmed. So my dog right here is a robot. You can't see it, but I'm petting my dog. I also have another robot right here.
And that is London's robot. So now is the question and answer session. So if you have a question that you want to be asked, now is the time for you to unmute yourself and ask questions, any questions that you may have. I saw a question. So how soon can I get one copy? Okay, so I can send you a copy. You can order from me. You can just PayPal me and send me, and then a PayPal on the message part. You just tell me what your address is, and I'll mail it to you. You'll probably get it by Thursday. It's that simple. Or you can order it from Amazon, and it's there also. So if you type in ABC Engineering, it should pop up because it's the only one of its kind.
So I'm going to ask: is it financially better for you to get it from Amazon or directly from you?
It is better to get it directly from me.
Exactly. Therefore, I want to get it from you.
So you can cash out me at Dr. Toshia Toshia.
Yes.
Put your address in the message line, and I will actually autograph it for you and send it off. I'm sending off a batch of them tomorrow, so you should get it by Thursday or Friday. Okay, so that is that. And if you do want that, Odell, can you put that in the chat, my Cash App, Dr. Toshia?
And the amount of what should be sent.
The amount it's going to be $12.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
I have a multiplication.
I have a question.
Yes.
Hey, London, you did a very good job today.
Thank
you. Me and Elder James had a question. What is your favorite letter, London?
Oh, what's your favorite letter?
My favorite letter from the book is actually B.
She loves B. She loves the beams.
Beams are my favorite because sometimes when I have my blocks out, I make a straight line, but they're not connected. But it looks like a beam. And I walk across the beam, and in my head, I'm walking across a river. Like, those ropes that you see in movies?
Yes.
Okay.
In movies, I pretend like I'm walking across that in a dangerous situation. I have to make it across.
Okay. Love it.
Yeah. Beach.
She's all into it. Okay. Anyone else have any other questions? I think my husband is trying to figure out what? Yeah. Okay. So if there are no other questions, I do want to take the opportunity to thank everybody for spending time with London and I. You should be able to see this recording. You'll see it online probably later tonight or early tomorrow.
I'm going to watch this.
Oh, and London's going to watch it on YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel, so I do need to tell you guys where to find me if you are looking for me. So if you're looking for me on LinkedIn, you can find me at Dr. Natasha Anderson. Natasha is spelled Natosha. And you can look for me there. You can look for me on Instagram. I'm Dr. Toshia, Dr. Toshia 11 on Instagram, Dr. Toshia 11 on Twitter. And on Facebook, I have a Facebook page, Dr. Toshia Facebook page, or of course, if you are my Facebook friend, you can see me at Natasha Anderson. So I am really, thank you guys. Thank you so much for showing up for me, for us, for this book tonight. I really can't thank you guys enough, and I'm really appreciative of your time, and I won't take up too much more. So again, I'm really proud of this project. So take the time to purchase your copy, whether that's from me or from Amazon. I'm really grateful to be here. So, and thank you again. So I'll see you guys later and have a good evening.
Thank you for coming.
And London says, thank you for coming. I think we should have a show, London. What do you think?
Yes.
Would y'all tune in if London and I were together again? I think it's so.
We can have another Zoom call.
I think we can do it, y'all. Don't be surprised if you see us back together again.
On YouTube.
So the Nerdy STEM Queen and
Nerdy STEM Princess.
There it is. Okay. All right, you guys. See you guys later, and thanks again.
Goodbye.